I'm live. I just left out the club with the gang and a high yellow bitch that's real thick in the thighs. You know me, I be shooting my shot. When I got the little bitch, I wasn't even surprised. In the club, looked her deep in the eyes, said you coming with me, if you with it, let's ride. Got a text when you coming inside out the liquor, didn't know what to say, so.
What up, though? What's cracking, Scorpio? I hope that all of my beautiful and my handsome Scorpios out there are doing well. All right, y'all, so we're going to start off this reading with some angel numbers, and then we're going to pull some messages from my karmic experience, okay? So these messages could be experiences that you've had with a particular person that you found out or that you're realizing was a karmic in your life. If this don't resonate with you, then that means that there is someone in your energy that could have been dealing with a particular karmic in their life here, okay? So we have 1414 or 4114. So that means you could be seeing reflecting or mirroring numbers. So you and your twin are mirroring each other at this time. So what that means is any experience, like if you're experiencing some challenges or obstacles in your life, trust and believe they're experiencing it too. But it's kind of like being on this twin flame journey, like you're the person who kind of takes the lead. So it's like the things that you can work through, if you can work through these problems and these challenges, it's like you're kind of teaching your divine counterpart how to work through their problems and their challenges as well, okay? But working through these things is going to help you and them both be able to align on this journey here, okay? Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4. You could be seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, like any ascending numbers. This is just telling you to believe in yourself. You know, like this journey, y'all, this shit is hard. Like anybody on a twin flame journey, even if you're not, if you're just on a journey yourself, if you're trying to become the best version of yourself, something in your career, like whatever journey you are in life, like this shit ain't easy. But the most important advice that I can give you is like you have to believe. And it's hard sometimes to believe in yourself when everything around you seems to be falling apart. You don't know what the fuck your next step is gonna be, how this gonna work out. Like you have all these damn questions to how, when, where, and why. But it's like you can't really worry about that. You know what I'm saying? This is something I'm learning y'all too. I'm learning the same fucking thing as well. It's like we always can't be worried about how maybe a situation or how it's gonna play out. It's like whatever task, whatever role, whatever assignment that spirit has given you, like you just have to believe, like shit, everything gonna work out for your highest good. And like I say, it's hard. It's very hard. Like shit. Motherfucking past this super moon and this full moon that we had, like it damn sure had me on, I ain't gonna say on edge, but it's just, ooh Lord, like it just was very overwhelming. But I have to just keep pushing forward and just know that everything is gonna be okay. I may not see that shit, I damn sure don't see it, but I have to believe that this gift and this talent and what spirit has me doing right now, even though I could be just driving me fucking crazy, like I have to continuously believe that everything is going to be okay. All right, so we got 22. So this means that you have mastered something here. This is a master number. This indicates that your life is balanced on the highest plane. So even if you don't feel like life is balanced, okay, it's like things in your life are starting to balance out at this time. And you have the ability to manifest your reality. So if you're not happy, if you're not content, if you're not satisfied with your life, and what's going on, it's like that you have the ability. You are a very powerful manifest, you guys. It's something I'm learning my damn self. You know, you have the ability to make change. You don't like that shit, you can change it. But what you have to do is just manifest. You have to create the reality that you do want for yourself here, okay? Oh, so let's get into this karmic experience, y'all, and see what the fuck going on. Okay. So there's a particular female here. Okay, this can be a man, this can be a same-sex relationship, but this is a woman who preys on men who love to give and take care of their woman. So this can be a lazy ass female, right? And it's like, you know what she say in Players Club, you got to use what you got to get what you want. So it's like they use their good looks, they use their body, they use sex to get what they want. But the thing is, they prey on men. Like, they know there's certain men out there, and there's certain men who like to take care of their woman. They want to put them up. They may not want them to work. They're going to provide for them. They're going to take care of them. They're going to pay their bills. This is the type of female that we talking about. But it's really, this person is a gold digger in disguise. You would never, whoever this man I'm talking to, because I'm talking to my fellas right now, it's like it would take you a long time to discover this motherfucker's a whole gold digger. They never really wanted you. They never really wanted to be with you. But the whole time they prayed, like they singled you out. You know, and I don't know how these motherfuckers do it because I'm not in that type of energy. But and there are women. I've had a friend. I had a friend like this in school, and it was like shit. I'd be like, damn, bitch, how you be getting these men and stuff? It's like this bitch know how much a motherfucker make a year, their annual salary, like the cars, the house. Like this is what they look for. And sometimes you can't always judge a book by its cover because everything that glitter ain't gold. But it's like these particular women, they know what they looking for. And what they want is a man who's going to take care of them and is going to provide for them. So they're going to prey on men who love to take care of their woman, but really they're a gold digger. This person's a whole gold digger. They're going to take you for every fucking thing that you got here, okay? All right, tell us more. Oh, I always knew I can get you back. You are such a sucker for my love. So for some of y'all, this could be my men I'm talking to right now. Y'all take it how it resonates. It could be for my women as well, because I have men that watch me too. So there's a particular energy of someone. Like I'm picking up an on and off connection. Like you and this person, y'all be good for a couple of weeks, a couple of months, and then some shit will happen. Then you know they'll apologize and you will take them back. Y'all be good for a little while, and then some shit will happen. But see, this person, they feel like you was gullible, you know, and I really feel like you love this person. And you just really wanted this situation to work. You really want this relationship to work between you and them. And so you will always take them back, you know? So it was kind of like they knew the right words to say to you, how to get to you, how to get to your heart, but they feel like you were such a sucker for their love. Like they can butter you up, they can tell you it was cloudy outside with a chance of meatballs, and you was gonna believe that shit. You see what I'm saying? So this particular person felt like you was a sucker for their love, and they can stay, they can do anything, and you still was gonna be there. Okay. All right, tell us more. I ain't pulled from these in a while. I started pulling these back out. What else does Scorpio need to know? It took me hitting rock bottom before I finally decided to get my shit together. So for some of y'all, there was a particular person in your life, and it was kind of like their karma. In order for this person to get themselves together, even take time and realize, like, hey, maybe I need to work on myself. Maybe I need to grow the fuck up. Maybe I need to stop being a gold digger and get out there and get my own fucking job and hustle and make some shit, do what I do for myself. But it took this particular person to hit rock bottom, to experience their lowest of the low before they finally decided to get their shit together. If this person never hit rock bottom, baby, they'll still be out here doing and playing these little karmic ass fucking games. I'm just gonna keep it real with you, okay? This person like to make people feel unworthy because they don't know their own worth. Definitely a karma. So I don't know if you guys have ever crossed paths with this type of person. I have. And when you're dealing with someone who doesn't know their worth, they never have nothing good to say about themselves. They hardly got some good shit to say about you, but they never have anything good to say about anybody. You know, like you can try to amp this person up, you can try to make them feel good about themselves, you can try to encourage them to do something good. It's like they're a Debbie Downer, you know what I'm saying, or a Donald Downer, you know. And it's like they don't know their worth, and when people don't know their worth, like they'll go for anything. What they say, you got to stand for something, or you'll fall for anything. And this is that type of energy, you know. And it's like they make other people feel worthy. So dealing with this person, I feel like you was giving them your all. You was giving them all the attention, all the love, like you were pouring every damn drip drop that you had into this person till they drained you of everything. But it's like no matter what you did, this person made you feel like that shit wasn't good enough. You see what I'm saying? And so eventually you start to question yourself and be like, well, damn, you know, like, am I worthy? Can I have this? Like, you start to question things about yourself. But the reason why this person made you feel unworthy was because they didn't even know your own worth. So you start to lack. Your confidence started to fall. Your self-esteem started to plummet because you were dealing with someone who didn't even know their own worth. So it's like they projected onto you how they felt about themselves. And I really feel like you had to heal. You have to really focus on self-love again, okay? How to love yourself, how to pour into yourself. So if you're a Scorpio that's been by yourself for a very long time, and you keep wondering, why am I by myself? Why I ain't got nobody yet? Because some of you guys, you ran across people, or because of the energy that you're in, that you want to be loved, you want to be accepted, you need validation and shit. You keep running across people that always make you question your worth. They always make you question yourself. And the reason why you keep running across these same people, because Spirit is trying to teach you how to love yourself. When you love yourself, can't nobody make you question a motherfucking thing in your life, because you know your worth, you know your value, you know what you bring to the table. But when you're unsure, you're going to come across people that's unsure as well. And they're always going to make you question things about yourself here, okay? Messages for my Scorpio. Tell us more. Was I supposed to be? I stole energy from you and gave it to other karmics I was dealing with. So this is someone who saw you as like your light, because I got a card that say your light is a treatment. You have to beware who has access to you. So this person, you were kind of like an energy source to them, okay? And this person stole your energy. They stole your good aura, your good vibes, your high vibes, the energy that you brought to the table. They stole your energy and gave it to other karmics that they were dealing with. So you definitely was dealing with a karmic, right? And because this person saw something within you that they lack within themselves, because these are what karmics do. These are why karmics are jealous of other people, are jealous of you, because they see things within you. They see qualities within you that they don't see within them kids. They don't within their own kids. They don't see within their own self. And so they'll steal your energy, and then they go live their best life with these other karmics while you up here suffering, while you up here struggling with your own worth here, okay? This person was used to trauma bonds, so most of these damn karmics that they was dealing with, hell, this was struggle love. These are people, they'll move every 6 months, you know what I'm saying? Because hell, finances and shit ain't good. They can't pay fucking bills. They want to live their best life and live above their means, but they can't really afford that shit because only one motherfucker in the household want to damn work. You know, these are trauma bonds. They often come across other men and women who have some type of trauma in their life. And these traumas, they have not healed from these. You see what I'm saying? So it's like these two people kind of feed off each other, but they always struggle in love. They've never had a loving household. They didn't come from a loving household or family wise, you know what I'm saying? But they always connect with other men and other women, but they struggle. They always struggle within these relationships here, okay? I like to take my victims hostage, mentally leaving you in so much pain, mind fucking. This is what I'm talking about. This person mind fucked you. And it was like, you know, and I don't like to make it seem like, because, you know, people can't have that victim mentality. And I'm trying to get us out of that victim mentality, because Scorpios, we are the worst ones to have that. But it's like, you know, if you have dealt with the karma, you are a victim in a way. You know what I'm saying? Like karmic relationships, marriages, connections, whatever it is, like they can be fucking hell, they can fuck your whole life up. I'm just gonna tell you, if you choose not to heal from those experiences, it can fuck your whole life up. Like, let me be the first one to tell you that myself, okay? Damn near fuck mine up, but because you know, I know where my power, my strength come from, and there was an experience that I needed to have to understand some shit. You know, it's something that you really have to heal from, but you have to acknowledge like what this person did to you and not harbor on that shit, not be mad at them, not point the blame, but you know, look at that shit and be like, okay, well, how am I going to work on this? How am I going to fix myself? How am I going to not allow myself to not allow any more karmics to come into my life? So this particular person, they would take their karmics, they would take their victim hostage. Okay, and when they take you hostage mentally here, they fuck with your mind. This is what this person makes you question your worth. You don't feel like you're good enough to have love. You don't feel like anybody's ever going to want you, or you know, you're not deserving of great things in your life. You know, and they leave you in so much pain. They really do. The reason why after I got through dealing with my karmic relationship, y'all, I didn't want to talk about this shit because I was embarrassed. I was hurt and I was fucking embarrassed. Like, how the fuck I'm gonna be a reader up and telling other people about shit and I went through something? Because guess what? A lot of you guys have come across karmic. You know what I'm saying? I'm on a twin flame journey. I need to know what that karmic experience was like so that I can understand this journey in whole. You know what I'm saying? I can be able to teach you guys about what it looks like, what a karmic relationship look like. And like I said before, you can never understand a person until you have to walk a mile in their shoes. In order for me to understand what my twin been through, what some of you guys have been through, what karmic relationships, friendships, you know, with your parents, friends, whoever, what it looks like, you got to go through that shit yourself. But the whole time I was protected. Spirit wasn't going to allow, you know what I'm saying, it to go too far because my intuition kicked in eventually and I started to see shit differently for what it really was. I started to see that shit, that relationship for what it was here. But a lot of times with the karmic relationships, the reason why we get so fucked up in it is because we want to control this shit. And I was in control. I wanted that relationship to work out so badly that I looked over shit. You know, I saw red flags, I saw different shit, but I didn't pay it no attention. You know what I'm saying? So just beware, like you dealing with people. Like this is why the fuck I see now why spirit got me to myself because the type of person I am. I'm a very loving person, you know, and oftentimes, and it's sad to say when you're that Queen of Cups, King of Cups energy, when you're a very loving, generous, kind-hearted person, you get taken advantage of. Like I ain't gonna say there's nothing good about being a loving person, but 10 times out of 10, you're gonna be taken advantage of. You're gonna have karmas. Like I used to wonder, like, why the fuck do I attract all these fucking karmas? Because they need a good ass energy source to steal from. And that's exactly what they try to do, okay? So let's roll and see who this reading is about. So we got Libra, Gemini, Sag, Aquarius. Who is this reading about for Scorpio? Capricorn, Pisces, Taurus, Scorpio. Sag, Virgo, Taurus, Aries, and one more time. What is this about? Libra, Aries, Sag, and Gemini. All right, you guys. I love you. And until next time, stay blessed.